Today, we're putting two of the best-in-class leather cleaners head-to-head. GYEON Leather Cleaner versus CARPRO Inside. Both of these products are known for their exceptional cleaning power and gentle touch on leather surfaces. But which one comes out on top? Let's find out. First, we'll be testing GYEON Leather Cleaner Natural. Natural is one of two strengths that they make, being the milder of the two. The other one is simply called Strong. And of course, we'll be comparing the GYEON Cleaner to the CARPRO Inside. CARPRO Inside is more of a general purpose cleaner, but has been used on leather for quite some time. CARPRO only recently released their dedicated leather cleaner called Cleanse. Inside is actually a concentrate, and you can use it straight, but it's probably going to be a bit stronger than you actually need it to be. And since CARPRO Inside is a bit stronger than the GYEON Natural, and I don't have the strong version, I will be diluting this, which is actually what CARPRO recommends anyway. The dilution ratio that I'm going to be using is about 2 parts of the Inside formula to 1 part of water. Another benefit of this is that you're going to get just a little under 1.5 bottles of product at the same approximate strength as this for almost the same price. Now, one thing to consider, of course, outside of just the leather realm is that this being a more all-purpose cleaner, you can use this on pretty much all of your interior surfaces, whereas this is designed purely for leather. That's not to say you couldn't use it on other surfaces, but I just haven't tried it, so I'm not really sure. One of the things I actually plan to use this for is for mild leather cleaning, and then this for strong leather cleaning and cleaning the rest of the interior. But I'm sure you're not here to know which products I'm going to be using in my car in the future. You want to know which of the two are better for cleaning leather, so let's get to it. And one more thing I want to do before we start the test is the CARPRO Inside comes with a foaming sprayer. Personally, I don't like foaming sprayers. I feel like you have to use a lot more product to get the same coverage because it's very thick, rich foam. And also, since CARPRO Inside actually has a little bit of a reputation for streaking, if you use it at full strength or if you don't clean it up properly, which I'll cover on how to do, the foaming really likes to leave residue behind that's hard to remove. So I say we just get rid of that. We put just a regular Tolco sprayer, or we could use a CARPRO sprayer. They also sell those. That also makes it a little bit more comparable to the GYEON sprayer, which is just a regular non-foaming sprayer. To test the two cleaners, we'll be spraying them both on the back seat of this 2018 Tesla Model 3. As you can see, the seats aren't terribly dirty, but there is definitely some residue buildup from improper application of cleaning products in the past. The cleaning method I'll be using is pretty common. We'll be spraying the products directly onto the surface and using a leather brush and a detailing brush to further agitate the product. And before we spray any product, we want to go ahead and vacuum out any grooves and nooks and crannies. Now, this is my first time using this GYEON product, and I was kind of surprised by the sprayer. Even though I had it on the spray pattern, not the stream pattern, it would only stream. Regardless, I just decided to continue and just apply the product liberally. I start off by spreading the product around with the leather brush. In hindsight, this is probably not the way to go. It would be better just to use the detailing brush to get the product spread around. But in a moment, I'll just spray more and then actually do that. Now, if you haven't seen someone clean an interior surface with a detailing brush, it's really quite satisfying. It really creates a rich lather, and it almost seems like overkill, like you're putting way too much product on the surface you're cleaning, but it is necessary and it ensures that the product has enough time to work. Now I give it a once over again with the leather brush. This is going to clean a little bit deeper and agitate dirt on the surface and hopefully motivate them to come off more than a softer detailing brush would. Now I like to use the 3-towel method to wipe off excess product. I've never had streaking when I've done this. The first step is to take a low pile microfiber towel, like a Rag Company Edgeless 300, and wipe off as much of the product as you can get. Next, we're going to take another edgeless 300 towel that is damp with just regular water and wipe down the seat again. This is going to help remove any excess product that we missed with the first wipe and also moisten extra product so that it can actually be buffed out. Then we take a longer pile towel and buff out all remaining product and remove the excess water. Alright, for a mild leather cleaner, I think it did a great job. So let's go ahead and move on to CARPRO Inside. So the process I use to test the CARPRO Inside product is going to be exactly the same as GYEON. The only thing I want to comment on is I actually decide to put a little bit of this on the spot left behind on the GYEON side. I'm not going to ding GYEON for that though, because I didn't really notice it until after I wiped it up. So I don't believe I actually spent enough time with the leather brush on the spot as I should have. Alright, so let's compare these two side by side. I think both products did an amazing job of cleaning these seats. Even with just the mild version of the GYEON cleaner, it removed 95% of what was there, and the CARPRO Inside removed basically everything as well. I personally can't detect any difference in sheen between the two products, so I don't think really anything was left behind. The only real difference that I would say is that the GYEON side feels a little bit slicker, but it's almost not detectable. So what's the verdict? Which product is better? Honestly, with leather, I think they're about the same. I'd say it's a tie. Now, of course, the inside is stronger, and I had that one spot that I was able to remove with the inside that I wasn't able to remove with the GYEON, but when I review the footage, I think it's more on my technique on not using that leather brush enough in that spot, and that's just because I missed it and I didn't see it until after I wiped it up. It didn't spray on quite the way I was hoping, but maybe that's a, you just need to use it a couple times for that spray pattern to actually emerge, or you could just, again, replace the sprayer. But both of them went on really easy and they came off really easy. As long as you use the 3 towel technique that I mentioned, you shouldn't get any streaking behind. Now, in terms of price, they're both pretty comparable. Different vendors sell for different prices, so I'll just include most of that information below, but generally, this averages for around $17.99 and this averages for around $19.99. One benefit that this has, again, I think over this, other than just being a multi-purpose cleaner, you can use it for more surfaces. So in my opinion, it's more value for your money. But when you dilute it, you're getting more product than you are by this, even though they're the same volume. So how would I recommend that you use these? Well, you could use Inside for pretty much all your interior cleaning, and that'll certainly get you there. I like the idea of having the natural leather cleaner for just light, mild cleanup, and then using Inside for more heavier duty cleanup, or if I need to clean other surfaces. As an example, for like the plastic trim on your door or your dash, you're probably not going to be able to use this type of product, and you're going to need a product like this anyway. The only other reason I would think that you would really want to pick one over the other is more like brand loyalty. Both companies make leather ceramic coatings, and a lot of people say, you should just stay within the product lines. I don't know if it really matters at the end of the day, but if you want to use GYEON's Leather 2.0 ceramic coating, which is only recommended for brand new leather, or at least you're not supposed to use it on old leather. A lot of people say just use leather cleaner because they're designed to work together. Same with CARPRO, they make Leather 2.0 ceramic coating, and they say use Inside to do surface prep. Probably doesn't make a difference at the end of the day, but if you're worried about it, that's kind of the direction people tend to go. And of course, if you want to know more about preserving and maintaining older leather, depending on when you're watching this video, either coming soon or already released, I have a video on how to restore and protect your older leather. Alright, that's it for today's battle of the leather cleaners. Let me know in the comments which product you would choose or if you've used either of them before. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.